And then he comes back with the bill. And he says that hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emmeline Rose, and today I'm going to be telling you about a very magical and special experience that I experienced at the Beauty and the Beast Be Our Guest restaurant. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more Disney videos from me. Your support really helps me and it makes me very happy, so I'd really like it if you guys would stick around. And without any further ado, let's get on with the story time. So to kind of start off a little bit of a backstory, I guess, not really even a backstory, just to kind of get things going. So the day we went to the Be Our Guest restaurant, this is when I went in January. I've talked about this story just a little bit, but I haven't explained all details and stuff. I've just kind of hinted that something awesome happened here. So the day we went, it was our last day at Disney. The next day we were leaving to go home, and we saved Magic Kingdom for last. And on this day, we went to the park a little bit later because we had the extra magic hours at night. So we kind of just relaxed, hung out by the pool, had lunch and stuff at the resort and all that. And then we went to the park around like 4 o'clock-ish, I think, or something. Not that that really matters what time it was, but so you're able to go and take some pictures, do like maybe a ride or two, and then we had to go to dinner. We made dinner reservations for Be Our Guest, and we had the dining plan. So when my mom and I were going through to book the reservations and stuff, we talked to my grandma and my friend Allie, who also went on the trip with us, to see where they wanted to eat and all that, and we decided that Be Our Guests, we wanted to go and eat there. When we were booking it, we didn't realize that it was 2 dining credits, like your meal credit or whatever, for a restaurant, like, because they have the snack credit, the quick service, and then like the dining, like actual meal thing. So we didn't realize that it was 2 per person. So we only had 4 credits left. We go up to go and check in and stuff, and they were like, oh, like, did you guys know that? And we were like, oh, no. So they were like, okay, so you can either just, you know, not come and whatever, that's totally fine. Still have those credits, or you guys can go and eat still, and then you'll just have to pay for 2 of the meals. So we were like, well, we're gonna do that because it was our last night there. We just didn't, you know, want to ruin, I guess, our experience. I don't want to say ruin, but, you know, we just wanted to go to the restaurant, and we didn't really care. We had the dining plan for everything else. We hadn't really spent, like, that much money on other things. We were like, okay, we'll pay for the 2 meals, whatever. Our mistake. Cool. So we get seated, and we're seated in the like the ballroom area, like the biggest like room to eat and stuff. So, you know, we're seated and stuff, and then we see our waiter, and he was kind of talking to us, and he was like, oh, like, we, you know, my mom scans her magic band and stuff to do the whole dining thing or whatever. And he was like, oh, like, did you guys not know it was 2 credits? And we were like, no, but, you know, we still wanted to come here. We're fine with paying. And he was like, oh, yeah, like, it wasn't very clear, like, on the website that one was 2 credits. We knew, like, the one in the Cinderella's castle was. But we just kind of accidentally skipped over that was 2 credits, so, but whatever, we were fine with it. So, you know, so we were, like, telling him that, and he was like, oh, well, at least you guys still got to come and stuff, and, you know, just making small talk with him, like, we were talking about his wife and his kids and stuff, and he was like, oh, like, you guys get to eat here, and I get to go home to, like, whatever my wife made for dinner and stuff after this. And he was telling us, because when we went there, it was still January, and in all the parks, they still had the Christmas decorations up, and it was, like, middle of January, too. It wasn't, like, the beginning. It was really cool, but then, of course, the day we went to Magic Kingdom, all the Christmas stuff was down, so he was like, I came into work today, and, like, all the decorations in here were down. He was like, I was so sad. He was like, I want to go home because I was just sad, and I didn't want to be here anymore because it was so beautiful. So I really wish we got to see it during Christmas, but it's fine. So yeah, so he was super nice, you know, and then we got our dinner, and we, you know, we were just being nice with him, making small talk and all that when he was like kind of taking our orders and all that. Later on, he kind of comes up and is asking us like how our meals are and all that, and he says that he talked to his manager, and they took off one of the meals for us, so we only had to pay 1 meal. And, you know, we were like, oh, like, you know, thank you so much, like, that's awesome, and stuff like that. Like, we were just surprised, and that would have been, like, awesome enough. But then, so then dessert comes out, and my friend Allie, she's allergic to peanuts. But she, you know, she's 20 years old. She knows what she can and can't eat, and if she is if she's kind of hesitant about if it has peanuts in it, she won't eat it. So the desserts come out, and one of the things has peanuts on it, and then there was something that she wasn't quite sure about. So, so she's eating the other thing and stuff, and then he was like, oh, like, you know, how come you're not eating the other stuff? And she was like, oh, I'm allergic to peanuts. And he was like, you are? Like, and he was like so like shocked, like, did I miss something and whatever? Because I think they can see if you have an like any allergies or something if you put it on your thing. But she was like, no, it's okay, like, it's my fault, like, I didn't say anything, I just won't eat it. So he was like, no, like, I'll get the chef out, like, he'll talk to you about stuff. So the chef came out, talked to her about, like, the ingredients and stuff and things, and then he came out and brought her a new dessert plate that had nothing that had to do with peanuts in it. So he leaves, the waiter leaves, we're eating and stuff, still kind of talking, and then he comes back with the bill. And he says that he was able to talk to his manager again and took off the other meal. So we were like, wait, are you serious? And he was like, yeah. We didn't know if he took off the second meal because of, like, the whole Allie having the allergy thing and him not knowing, or if he just genuinely wanted to do it. But either way, it was so cool that they took off both of the meals. We weren't even expecting them to take off one of them. So, and we were just totally fine and grateful for them taking off one, but two, like the two that we had to pay for, they took off both of those on our bill. So we ended up not having to pay for two of the meals, and then the other two were going toward the dining credits on our meal plan. It was just absolutely amazing. So then, if that doesn't, like, make you go, wow, awesome, Disney magic, so cool. He's talking to us, and he's like, oh, like, how many more days are you guys here for? And we're like, oh, tonight's our last night. And he's like, have you guys seen the fireworks yet? And, like, by the time, like, we would have been done eating and all that, like, the fireworks show would have been over, and, like, the park would have been closing, and then the extra magic hour, people got to stay. So we were like, oh, no, like, we haven't, but it's okay. And he's like, no. He's like, you guys need to go and see the fireworks. He was like, this show is absolutely amazing. You just have to go and watch it. He's like, you guys can't, like, leave and not go see the fireworks. And at this point, like, we were done with our meals and stuff. We were almost done with dessert. We hadn't gone to take a picture with the Beast yet and walk around the restaurant, because they do let you walk around the restaurant, take pictures and all that stuff after you're done eating and going to take a picture with the Beast. So we hadn't even done that yet. So he was like, you guys are gonna go see the fireworks. And he's like, then you guys are gonna be able to come back in and take your pictures and stuff. He was like, you guys just have to go see the show. So he takes us out onto the bridge of the restaurant. Like, to walk up to the restaurant, you have to go on the bridge and whatever, and you can't go on the bridge unless you have a reservation and stuff like that. So he says, you guys go and enjoy the fireworks. Tell them to let you back in. He's like, if they have a problem with that, he was like, come and have them tell him my name, I'll let you guys come back in. So we got to watch the fireworks show on the bridge. It was absolutely amazing because they have, like, the music going all throughout the park and stuff. The only thing is you couldn't see the projections on the castle, but it was just still super cool to be able to see the fireworks from the bridge. It's a really good spot if you don't quite care about seeing the projections and stuff on the castle, like either on the bridge or like right near the bridge and stuff, because one, it's not crowded at all. Two, when you're standing on the bridge, it's kind of like an illusion when you're standing at the castle, but when you're standing on the bridge, you get to see the fireworks that are shooting off, like, kind of a little bit behind Cinderella's castle and next to the castle, and then there are fireworks that go off behind, like, the restaurant, like, off in the distance a little bit. So we were literally just surrounded by fireworks, and it was absolutely breathtaking. Like, I'll have some videos playing and stuff as I'm talking about this, but it was absolutely beautiful, and you still got to hear the music. I've seen the show before, when I went back in 2017, so I knew what the projections and stuff were like anyway, and then Allie was doing the Disney College program, so I'm sure she got to see the show at one point, but it was just still super cool to be able to do that. And as he was bringing us out, he told the person that was working at the doors, he was like, let them back in. He was like, they didn't get to take their pictures yet. So fireworks are done. We got to go back inside the castle, or the restaurant. It looks like the Beast's castle. where we got to go back inside. We got to go and meet the Beast, which was awesome, and then we got to go walk around and take some pictures, and I took some videos and stuff for my vlog. If you guys haven't seen my Magic Kingdom vlog, I will have that link down below. But you know, so we took pictures and videos and all that, got to just go and walk around and see the castle and the restaurant even more, because the way that they made the restaurant is absolutely, like, it's so stunning and it's so realistic. Like, you really feel like you're in the Beast's castle, and it's just super cool to like walk around, especially if you're a big Beauty and the Beast fan. That whole experience was just absolutely amazing. Like, Disney is just truly magical. Like I was saying before, like, we weren't even expecting to get one meal taken off, so to have both of them taken off was just like so surprising and shocking, and just so happy, and just so many emotions were going through us. And then to be able to go and be escorted to go and see the fireworks and stuff and stand in an amazing spot and get to go and witness that, and then get to go back into the restaurant and take our pictures and stuff. It was just absolutely amazing. Like, I felt like a princess that day. And then we got to stay and do all the rides and stuff that were still open. We walked right onto Space Mountain and stuff. It was just super cool because of the extra magic hours. It couldn't have been a better way to end our trip at Disney, like that night. And it's something I'm never gonna forget. I even, like, I texted, like, Snapchat Andrew what had happened, like, right after it was all done, and I like screenshotted and saved it because I never wanted to like lose all the details of that memory, because it was just absolutely amazing. I really wish I remembered that waiter's name, but he was super awesome. He was super nice. You could really tell that he loved his job, and he just took super like good care of us, and you know, he was just so genuine and nice and stuff. And to be able to get both of our meals taken off and then bring us out to go see the fireworks, because it was our last night there and we hadn't seen them, it was just absolutely amazing. Like I said, I wish I remembered his name, but I can't remember it right now. But he was just absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. And yeah, I just could keep rambling on about how I feel about that whole situation. I'm still in awe about it, and it's June and I went in January. But yeah, so like I said, no better way to end your Disney trip than that whole experience, and then everything that happened after it. Like, everything was just amazing that night. I couldn't have asked for a better experience, like a better last day than that day. So that is it for this story time. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did or whatever. I don't know. This is a fun video to film, and I'm really glad I got to share this story with you guys, because I just want to share some Disney magic and all that. If you guys have experienced any type of Disney magic and stuff like that at any of the parks, let me know down in the comments below. I love reading and seeing other people's Disney stories and stuff like that. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more Disney videos from me. Post every Wednesday and Friday. And also go and follow me on social media. I will have that link down below in the description box for you guys, so you can go and check them out. And yeah, so I'm gonna go now, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.